Okay, this was my rough sketch when I started my project. I drew where the pupil would be, where the iris would be, red skin around the eyelid, and where the eyelids would be at. I wanted just to lay out what I wanted it to look like, or how far or close I wanted its face to be. I wanted to have its beak in here, and some of its like red stuff on its head. Right here was where I drew like a sketch of how the chicken's eyes lay on its head. Here I was drawing like what colors I wanted it to be or how I wanted shading to draw attention into the chicken in the middle of the drawing. Uh, I wanted it just to be a flat color picture of a chicken, kind of like abstract or whatever. But then I decided to abandon that idea later on in the process. Here is where I was figuring out how that I wanted the head to lay on like on its side and it to be a realistic eye reflecting the dead or the dying chicken's body in the background or its dying body, but I couldn't get it in the right size or the right placement for it to fit all in the beak. I wanted everything to be in the same thing. Here I was discovering different coloring. I decided to go with a water paint color, like here, no, here. And because you could like do two different colors, then put water over it and it would blend them together. I thought that would work the best medium for my artwork. And here's my second rough draft. I was still figuring out coloring of how shading works. I figured out that shading in eyes, it doesn't show dark colors, it only shows light, and it can show figures in front of the light. So I put just the chicken's like silhouette in front of the light of a door behind it. Uh, and I was able to get the eye far back enough to be able to fit in the beak and some of its red skin above its like head. I used the circles to bring like attention into the eye.